Hi everyone. So once again, Claire McKay here, and I am going to be interviewing Mark Mackenzie out of Jordan Valley, Oregon. And I'm really excited for this interview because he's very knowledgeable about the public grazing lands and why we have them, why we use them, how they're helpful, how they help his operation and operations like his. And I'm really excited to share this interview with all of you and to be out here and to be doing this and to be bringing this information to all of you guys. It means a lot to me, and hopefully you're getting something out of it as well. We'll see you there.
Well, I'm Mark Mackenzie from Jordan Valley, and I've been in the business my whole life. Administrative overreach, regulations, and everybody's trying to make the perfect world, and they overlook the basic premise of grazing. About 5 years ago, I collaborated with Oregon State, and we started a fine fuels reduction in some of these areas that had been burnt and reburnt in the last 15, 20 years. They'd burned 3 times. So then the annuals would invade and take over where our perennials were. And through our current grazing regs, we didn't have the ability to graze outside of the normal seasons of use. So we started a pilot project and are grazing outside the normal parameters and reducing these fine fuels and the thatch that builds up with the medusa. And it's showing some positive results. But there again, it takes 10 years. It's not a one and done deal. It took us 40 years to get to this position. So we're not going to turn the calendar back 40 years and start again. So, you know, we have to approach it in little steps and figure out what'll work and what won't. By maintaining a good line of communications. Tell them what you're doing. They tell you what's going on, and you communicate back and forth, and pretty soon it's amazing how the middle comes together. But you've got to communicate. You can't survive otherwise. Extremely important. We graze 90% of the time on public land, so it's very important to us to have that open door and be able to use it. It's by just paying attention and keep your head up and looking forward. Don't look back, because that day's gone. So you got to look ahead and see what's out there in front of you to deal with and work accordingly. It's never boring. It changes, just like the seasons change. Every year's new, every year's different. Every year's got a new nuance to it. So it's a challenge to look ahead and see what's coming, not look back, but look ahead and see how much grass you have, how much this, how much that. What genetics are you going to use? I mean, there's all kinds of fields out there in the ag industry that can pique your interest if you look ahead. To the ballot box. I think they need to be more involved with their local associations, their cattlemen's groups, and there's organizations, Farm Bureau, cattlemen's, anything that piques your interest, but you need to be a little more in touch with them. But also, they need to talk to the older generation more. Hey, how come you did it this way? Why did you do it that way? Question what their motives were, then form your opinion how to move forward. It's easy to do if you just communicate, and so that's the big downfall in our society right now. Is nobody wants to talk. Everybody wants to text. Everybody wants to do this. But just to sit down and have a conversation is, wow, it's tough to do anymore. Hang on, it's a wild ride. It has its ups and downs. It has its bright, shiny moments, and then it's to the pits. So keep a positive attitude, keep your chin up, look ahead. Don't look back. We all make mistakes. Don't look back. Just learn from it.